Hi guys, welcome back to Harrison Talk Sports. Today we have a special guest, like I mentioned in the last video. Want to introduce yourself?
Hi.
What's your name?
Nick.
Okay, so today we're actually going to be talking about football, as in our video today too. As you can see, he loves playing with this microphone. But so today we're gonna start off with baseball. He might intervene, I don't know. And then he's gonna talk about football at the end of the video. So let's just get into this. So today in baseball topics, we have the title Jeff Passan's MLB offseason preview, answering 20 uniquely 2020 hot stove questions. So basically, like, where do you think free agents are gonna go, stuff like that. And if I were to say, so last week, it's basically, okay, I don't honestly care about this.
I mean, if it was boring, I wouldn't care about it either, so.
So, one of the questions is, do you think the Mets will get a big offseason going this year? Because
No.
they just brought in their new manager, not manager, new owner who just happens to have $14 billion. But, I personally think they might go after some people. I think they're going to go after JT Realmuto. I do not think they're going after George Springer. They might go after Trevor Bauer, but that's like an iffy thing. I don't think they're going to go after Trevor Bauer just because I don't think they have the money to.
I don't think they're gonna do good. Do you wanna know why?
Why?
I don't like the Mets.
You're just like, I don't like them, so you know.
So they're not
Goodbye.
They're not gonna do good if I say they're not gonna do good, so.
So, like, in my opinion, I just think they're going to do well. I mean, definitely their manager said.
The Mets are a myth. Further study is needed.
So it says right here, the Mets for sure are going to be spenders. The Toronto Blue Jays might be spenders. The Giants, the Tigers, and the Twins.
Hold on.
I'm
The
just gonna say
Tigers.
something really quickly.
The Tigers?
They're bad. Why? What? How? Also, AJ Hinch, you cheater, get out of baseball. I don't want to see you ever again. Okay? Just get out.
Get out.
So, what is the next big thing to happen here?
You wanna know who's not gonna do well this year?
Who?
Or next year, or whenever I'm not following. Anyway. The Astros, because they cheated and they cost us a World Series.
So you're like,
Because they were cheating by.
get out of here. The bang bangs on the trash can. Do I have a trash can in here? What is
The players on the Astros cheat.
Okay, let's not get out of hands.
Okay, I thought we were talking about baseball, so.
Yeah, but like.
Okay.
The next big thing to happen, according to Jeff Passan, the qualifying offers must accept it or reject it by November 11th. JT Realmuto, George Springer, Trevor Bauer, and the Yankees infielder DJ LeMahieu are primed to reject it. Two pitchers, the Giants' Kevin Gausman and the Mets' Marcus Stroman, received it and could consider accepting it. So I personally think that none of the people they just said will resign except for Kevin Gausman. I think Marcus Stroman, Trevor Bauer, JT Realmuto, George Springer, and DJ LeMahieu are all going onto the market. This is going to be one action-packed offseason because currently today, the Cleveland Indians just posted out that they will not be keeping Francisco Lindor. So
They won't?
Not a good thing.
They won't?
Definitely not. Nope. Just came out today saying they will not keep Francisco Lindor. They will trade him away for prospects. The reason why his trade value is going down as he progresses to be worse and worse in the hitting section. He's still an amazing fielder, don't get me wrong. But 2 straight years with just like an average hitting, like that's not going to cut anything. So I don't think that's going to be good for him. what's the best position available? Shortstops in 2020. So they're projecting these 2021 shortstops that are going to the free agent market, and boy, is it packed.
Really?
Javier Baez, Carlos Correa, Francisco Lindor, Corey Seager, and Trevor Story.
I was about to say, what do you mean, Carson?
So Javier Baez, I think, is going to stay with the Cubs. Carlos Correa wants out of Houston, in my opinion. Francisco Lindor, definitely not staying with the Indians. I think the Dodgers are going to sign back Corey Seager, and I think the Rockies are going to try and get Story. I don't know if they can, but
No.
they're definitely going to try.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Dodgers should get Corey back. I mean,
We're all Dodgers going. They're just going. They're speeding off.
we just finished eating a Dodger cake that we bought at the World Series. If they won.
Where's my World Series at?
No, Harrison, I can tell that you hate the Dodgers by your virtual background there.
Hold on, 1 minute.
No, wait, what's your favorite baseball team besides the Dodgers?
Actually, it's a very interesting one. The
Wait,
Toronto Blue Jays
The
are
Blue
my
Jays?
second favorite baseball team.
How? Why?
Well, first of all, I like the color blue. Second of all, I think they have a really good young core. And third of all, they're competing soon. They've been one of my favorite teams for a while now. So like,
my second favorite, Dodgers are my first, cause like gotta represent LA.
yeah.
But my second favorite has to be the Chicago Cubs.
Even though they went from 2016 dominancy to going like this in the span of 5
I'm not a bandwagon, okay? No, that proves it because I like them. My mom first introduced me to the Cubs when I was so young because she's from Chicago and
Chicago.
Windy City.
Isn't Chicago and New York known for their pizza?
Yeah, no, Chicago is the deep dish pizza.
Deep dish.
Deep dish. All right. Do you want to talk about a little more about baseball or?
We're gonna do about like 2 more minutes of baseball, and then we'll get to the football.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't prepare my speech, so I don't have that much.
So I just read a headline that Mike Trout needs some pitching help. I'm just gonna say this right now. This is definitely going to anger a whole lot of Angels fans. But you need to trade away Mike Trout. Honestly, I love the dude. He's in LA. That I have to root against him. I mean, I'm a Dodgers fan, but like, I respect him. And the fact that the Angels can't get anywhere near the playoffs just haunts me. He needs to go to a team that can
Goddamn American
games.
Goddamn American.
This is my trade proposal. Dodgers, if you're watching this, get out your notebooks.
Dude, I wish that the Dodgers.
Gavin Lux, Tony Gonsolin, Dustin May, Brusdar Graterol, Victor Gonzalez, and Kenley Jansen for Mike Trout.
Dude, I wish that the Dodgers, in the next World Series, they play against the Angels because they're both from LA, and the Dodgers will destroy them. And
Honestly,
the American League kind of sucks. The American League kind of sucks.
See, the thing is, the National League has so many better players than the American League.
Because it is
the American League is the American League. All they do is hit dingers.
Well, that's because
that's why we lose the All-Star.
No, that's because their pitchers pitch 40 miles an hour.
Dude, the American League does hit dingers.
They only pitch. Pretend this is the. Yeah.
The mid.
I'll go right there and.
Like,
then
seriously, that's the only reason why
you're just gonna hit that 40-mile-an-hour lob.
Literally the only reason why they keep losing in the All-Star game.
Home run.
Ow.
Past the stadium.
Okay, so looks like we're gonna be getting into the football segment now.
Here,
Nikki?
so there's some week 9 predictions for the NFL. We think that the Ravens will be tested by the Colts, the Seahawks can't overlook the Bills, and the Packers and 49ers will carry on despite coronavirus positivities. I mean, if their players have coronavirus, then are they just going to be bench warmers the entire time? Or
I don't know.
just like double
So, I am a Broncos fan. Yes, I'm from LA, but my dad is from Colorado, and I love the Broncos.
Broncos represent.
So, I'm a Broncos fan. They're going up against the Atlanta Falcons. And we all know how the Falcons are. They really like to lose, apparently.
They like to lose.
Going to the Super Bowl just isn't enough for them. They just got to lose every single game since they got out of the Super Bowl, you know? But I think the Broncos are going to beat the Falcons because they've been on a really hot streak.
I mean, that's a safe assumption. They like to lose. But after several upsets last week, oh sorry, I'm a little slow. Last week, the NFL was left with a few top-tier contenders: Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, and Seattle, and a wide middle zone of teams that can surprise you at any given moment of the week. And of course, the Giants and Jets are bringing up the rear. But before you go down too far down the path of the Ravens, have 5-2, having been exposed in last week's loss to Pittsburgh, consider that Baltimore had a chance to win. On the game's final possession, even though Mark Ingram, the best team's running back, was out with an injury, the game embodied Pittsburgh and took some bragging rights from the Ravens. I mean, but teams would be wise not to underestimate the Baltimore, just the same.
Exactly.
Pretty much that just sums up that any team can surprise you at any given moment, because you shouldn't underestimate them, because they made it and they had to be decent to make it. So
they're playing against a ton of adults who know how to play the game, so it's a hard thing. They
wouldn't have gotten in if they didn't know how to play the game. Like, say you've never gotten the ball this season, but you still got in. You still have to have some skill. Like maybe you play a different position because you suck at catching. Maybe you play quarterback. I don't know.
I have a question for you. How do you think Antonio Brown is going to help the Tampa Bay Buccaneers advance to the postseason?
Here, let me just give you a little quick presentation.
What
that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, but what does it summarize? I'm confused. What does it summarize?
Everything. The entire world. Just
point. Good point.
He's gonna destroy them. Okay. That slap. All right.
No, I mean they got him, Nikki. They got him. No, Antonio Brown's on the team.
But I mean, that's pretty much everything that I have to say.
He's coming out tomorrow. He's coming out in this week. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So that's gonna wrap up the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Sorry, my mom just likes to dance.